Alright, so today we watching one of these niggas I found on TikTok, and I thought he seems like a cool ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. His name's Cold Heart Cam. You feel me? I think he's the same age as me for sure. And he just drops. He first drops a bunch of spirituality vids and shit like that, and now he just drops content about women and advice and shit like that. So basically, like Von Two Cut. I'm not gonna lie. He's low key a Von Two Cut ass nigga. But hey, I fucks with you, bro. Let's watch it.
What's good, y'all, man? It's Cambria, another video, man. Straight like that. Let's get right into it, dog. Comment down below what you want to see in the next video, man. Like and subscribe if you was brand new to the channel. Let's get it. We are on demon timing as usual, man. Let's get right into today's topic, man. How to approach women in groups. Now, I understand that a lot of y'all is young, right? And a lot of y'all need this for sure, bro, because, you know, I know youngins like to go out and party and go to clubs, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if your city is opening up. But, you know, summer is approaching fast and things are definitely going to be opening up very, very soon, very quickly, man. And I know for a fact that, you know, people travel in packs, you know what I mean? When you go out with your homies, right? When females go out, they go out with their home girls, whatever the case may be. So with that being said, y'all need to understand how to step down when it comes to approaching women. Now, understand that when you go out, your energy is going to be predicated upon your objective, right?
And one thing too, if you're talking to a shorty and like a group of friends, bro, and you nervous as shit, like, cause you know they with their friends, and you nervous that their friends will just clown your ass, cause that's what bitches be doing. Like, if you're lame, their whole group of friends is gonna clown their ass. Or maybe the reason why I hate talking to girls when they in groups, because the bitch that you're trying to talk to might just like shun your ass just cause she's with her friends and wants to look like, I don't know, just some type of way, you feel me? Unless you just some big like pure alpha nigga that just pretty much, if you just a big ass hood nigga or some shit, they gonna try and do some shit like that. But I would just say, like, I don't know. Hey, let's see what he got to say though first.
What do I mean by that? When you go out, if your objective is to pick up girls, and your energy is going to be that energy that coincides with picking up girls. If your energy is to go out and have fun with the bros, it's going to be that have fun with the bros mentality that you're going to have. You're not even going to be worried about girls like that. Now, understand that when you are focused on getting girls, when you go out, you're not going to get them. Because in life, if you try too hard, my bad, I just spit. But if you try too
hard, fuck.
Why don't you become a demon as well?
Goated.
Both growing old and passing away, these are things that make being human.
English does sound weird though.
To do something, to do anything, it's not gonna work out because you're gonna end up trying too hard and you're gonna end up missing some stuff along the way, and you're just gonna end up messing yourself up. For example, I run track, okay, and I'm a sprinter. When you sprint, bro, in order to go faster, a lot of people think you gotta try harder, you know what I mean? You gotta really okay, because that's how you tense up, and that's how you run slower, and that's how you set yourself up for injury, for failure. Okay, the way to run faster is to relax, bro. Relax. Okay, you still.
That's some real ass shit though, because a lot of things, that's one thing I realized too. A lot of things that require, like, you think that's gonna be like more of a tense activity or anything you're trying to learn, it low key, you'll be surprised that every time, even with like for example, like for tech decks, I used to play with tech decks and shit, and try to do an ollie. And I was always so stiff with doing it. I thought you had like to tense up and be like a quick motion. But to do an ollie, you just had to relax, bro. Like, most of the shit that you got to learn, probably like some type of physical thing, low-key probably with damn near everything. You just got to be relaxed about it. Know the mindset. Don't worry about the execution part. Just be relaxed and just look at the end goal. Like that, like the race. You want to win the race, be the first one. But don't worry about trying to run as fast as possible or the tightening, because you'll think too hard about it and it kind of will fuck you up.
Running fast, yes, you still aggressive with it, but you have to learn how to just relax and just chill, bro. Same thing when you go out. The whole objective should be to have fun with your homies, okay? You should never go out thinking, oh, I'm gonna get X amount of girls, I'm gonna get these amount of girls. Bro, no, that should never be the first thing on your mind. First thing on your mind should be, I'm finna go out, I'm finna turn up, I'm finna have fun with my bros. So That should always be the #1 objective. Because I promise you, if you go out there with thinking like, oh, I'm finna get all these girls, it doesn't matter how alpha you are, it doesn't matter what tactics you employ, you are going to look thirsty because you're going to have that thirsty, I want females energy. And women don't respond well to that thirsty energy. You have to understand that you got to go out and not worry about them, bro. And that's how you're going to get them. Now, when it comes to approaching women in groups, bro, the #1 thing is this, okay? Oftentimes, you know, what will happen is it'll be like 2 or 3 of y'all, right? And maybe it'll be a bigger group of girls. Sometimes it'll be a group of 5, right? A group of 6, something like that. Understand that while the #1 tactic when talking to girls in a group is to isolate, sometimes that's not always possible. Sometimes you're going to have to talk to more than one. You're going to have to talk to a group of females within the group, okay? And understand that sometimes, you know what I mean, it might be a perfect 3-on-3 or perfect 2-on-2, whatever. Then you can isolate. So there's different tactics for dealing with different sizes of groups and stuff like that. Now, let me give you an example, bro.
I feel like most of this shit just stop being just stop taking yourself too fucking serious, you know, when it comes to talking to girls. That's probably like one of the biggest advice I would probably give to a nigga. If they told me like one thing I could say, stop taking yourself too serious. I feel like the reason why niggas' confidence is dog shit is because they take themselves too serious and they overthink. My nigga, just talk to the girl and see what happens and like pick out what you can learn from it and what you can do. It's really not hard, bro. Just be relaxed about it. And don't come in on some thirsty shit. If you come in rushing trying to get something or try to just make it natural. Just be like I said, relax, nigga. Like they're fucking people. Like you and I. Like if you could talk to some random nigga in line about some random shit, you can talk to a fucking girl, bro. You just gotta, for one, you gotta low-key know what girls like. You gotta talk to a lot of girls just to know what they like, and then just use that shit, or just trying to get to know somebody, bro. I promise you. I feel like with the whole confidence thing, nigga, just have more of a I don't give a shit attitude. I feel like that's what gives niggas confidence. Like if a girl think a nigga lame, you think the alpha niggas care? They don't give a fuck. Like they don't care, nigga. Even if they did look lame, they don't care. Like just really stop taking yourself too damn serious all the time, and then bro, you be straight. Oh God.
Give you an example of approaching and stepping down in a group, bruh. And this is a prime example of what you should do. Now, in this specific situation, it was two of us. It was me and my boy Carlos, right? And it was 4 females, right? Now, let me set up the situation for you. We was not stepping down on nobody, right? I'm not single, so I'm not stepping down on anybody. But we were out looking for people to respond to our YouTube videos. We saw this group of 4 girls, right? The way it was set up was they were at a bar, but it was outside, right? So they was at this outside table right next to this gate. So think of it, the table, the gate right here, and then us right here. We leaning over the gate. We talking to them, okay? Yeah. So before we even make the approach, understand that when you get on this alpha male red pill stuff, you start to see things for what they are. And you start to see things in slow motion. It's just like in basketball or football or any sport. When you get good at it, they say you start to see things in slow motion. Same way. Literally, as we was walking up, I was able to scan every female at the table, bro. I was able to pick out who each one was. And one in particular stood out to me. It was a female that was leaning over the table twerking. So obviously that was the attention female at the group, right? So I was able to read that, and I was able to read that everyone else was, you know what I mean?
I feel like anybody could read that, though. I feel like that's not the bitch on her ass. She's the one that wants the most attention or the one that gets down with it, you feel me?
And they was still on that kind of city girl vibe, but they just wasn't as out there as her, okay? And if we being honest, the one that was twerking over the table was one of the better looking ones in the group. So it made sense. Now, understand, now when it comes to females like this, you always gonna have one in the group that's like that. Realize that they are so used to dudes coming up and telling them that they fine. They're so used to that. So when they do stuff like that, like twerking on the table, they try to get your attention. They want you to cold approach. The only reason me and my boy Carlos went up to him, because not because we were stepping down, we just wanted content for YouTube. But when it comes to you, one person out of your group has to get a choosing signal. Or if you're just by yourself, you have to get some sort of choosing signal from at least one of them females in the group. Otherwise, you're just going to make yourself look silly. Now,
and real quick, because I've seen this video before. I'm not this video in particular, but like his older shit. Like pretty much choosing signals is like when a bitch look at, if y'all make eye contact, or I'm pretty sure it's just only if the bitch make eye contact with you. That's literally it. Or probably smiles at you or some shit, nigga. Like when you guys look at each other across the room and make eye contact, and it happens more than once, or if it happens just the first time, that's like a choosing signal. So And I know that happens with a lot of you niggas that don't fucking try to go walk up to them. The same way that you probably do the same shit. Like, you make eye contact with some girl at the mall, but you don't talk to her. And you be like, damn, she cute. The same way, you never know. She might, in her mind, she'd be like, damn, that nigga's cute. But they never interact because, you know, niggas and bitches. So, yeah.
When you approach them, bro, or let me continue telling the story, right? Because it's going to basically tell you how to do this stuff. So when we approached them, we went up to them and said, hey, y'all want to answer this question for this YouTube video? They was with it, right? Now, before we even asked the question, they was very talkative, right? And stuff like that. So we was having a conversation before. Now, the female that wanted attention, one of the first things she said to me was, how do I look? Do I look good? I looked at her and I ignored the question. Because, see, that's just a validation trap. They'll always try to get you to do that, okay? Especially the women that be doing too much, right? I ignored the question. You know what I mean? Continue to have a conversation. Oh, this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go, blah, 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 right? She asked it again. I said, ask your homegirl. I said, hey, how she look? Her homegirl answered the question, right? She looked so upset, fellas. She looked so upset because I guarantee that she's so used to everybody saying, oh, you look so good, you bad, blah, 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 blah. So,
did you notice anything unusual? What do we got?
Another thing too, just be like, bro, just be like I'm saying, just be chill with it, nigga. Don't be like, damn, nigga, you look fine. Don't. Just be like, nigga, like, yeah, you look cool, and then just keep it pushing. And like, if you have a conversation, just keep talking about the conversation, or like, if like you said, if you're doing a YouTube video, and she says some shit like that, just be like, you cool, and then just keep talking. I promise you, she's gonna be like, damn, this nigga don't really give a fuck. I want him now. I don't know why bitches like that, but hey, like really nigga, just chill out. Just don't, like I said, they're just fucking people, bro. Like, on some real shit. They're bitches that have the same lives as you. Their life is probably worse than yours, and they coming out just having fun. Like, you don't know what they got going on, bro. Like, on some real shit, like, bro, they regular ass people, dog. Like, and the ones that are dry as fuck, bro, that's just dry as hell. Either with you, or they just dry as hell because that's just, bitches just be dry. Like,
I continue to have a conversation. I'm ignoring her because I'm already knowing, oh, she just want attention. I'm not finna give her that validation. Okay, even if I'm not stepping down, I'm not giving out free attention or validation at any point, at any time, right? So we about to set up the video. Then all of a sudden, she gonna come and get up in my face. She went all over across the table, got in my face and said, you the man, you gotta tell me how to look. Now, right here was clearly a test of my manhood. You know what I mean? She's talking about, oh, you the man, blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't having it, okay? Because when any female tests your manhood, right, that's a test. That's a SHIT test, okay? And I know how to pass these. So I looked at her right in her eyes and I said, you all right, I guess. And
but what did I just say? I'm telling you, just literally just say you cool. Like, don't fucking just give them that crazy ass, simp ass validation, my nigga. Like, just be like, nigga, you look good, or you look fine. Like, you cool. So you say you look fine if you like they look good. Like, if you like, that's your way of saying you look fucking good as fuck, but without saying that. You feel me? But you just say you look good. The saying I guess shit will probably, they feel disrespected as hell and they might cause a whole scene. But nigga, just say like you look cool, yeah, but don't really like give a fuck when you say it. Like, I promise you.
I continue to have a conversation, and let me tell you,
exactly.
fellas,
Continue to have a conversation. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, literally, just say, if they say some shit like that, yeah, you cool, and then continue to have the conversation. That would humble their ass real quick, and they were like, damn, this nigga is different. I know it's kind of some cliche ass shit, some corn, like unoriginal, the reason why a bunch of niggas say that is because it really work. Probably not all females, because some females, they give a fuck about themselves and they don't take themselves as serious and some other shit, you feel me? They the high value ones, but like for the, you know, the really purity ones that making you stressed out, like, hey.
The look on her face was priceless. That's what you do. When you deal with the females that want attention, that's what you have to do. And there's always that one out the group. And you continue to talk to the other ones. That's how you basically have to ignore her. Now, understand that sometimes you ain't gonna want the attention girl, the one that's all out there. But I see that we at 7 minutes, so I ain't even got time to go over all that. So I'll make a part 2 to this video later. But see, After that, man, as we continued to film and do our thing and we was having a conversation, she was continuously trying to get my attention, constantly trying to test me, and I was passing her test straight like that. Let me tell y'all something, bro. If I was single, then I would have said something like, I knew I had her in the palm of my hands because I had her grasping for my attention and for my validation, and I wasn't giving it up. If I was single, it would have been real easy to say something like, well, since you finna interrogate me and ask me so many questions, let me give you my number so that you can continue to ask me questions later. Or something along the lines of that.
I don't know. That sounds kind of fucking... Hey, it'll work, but it's just like... I'll probably just be like, do you want my number or something? Because, like, you just keep talking to me. I was like, but I'm just asking you, you know what I'm saying? And then she'd be like, oh, no, joke around like that. And then you give it to her. If she would text your ass.
You my number.
One thing I probably actually learned from this nigga would say you give the girl your number. That way, if she really fucks with you, she'll text you. Like, she'll hit you up. Instead of you getting her number and then you text her and then 9 times out of 10, like, or like most of the time, the bitches won't say some shit. They'll talk dry as hell. So I feel like get a good conversation and be like, yo, let me give you my number before I go. And then you get the number. And if she texts you, she texts you. She not.
So that you can continue to ask me questions later. Or something along the lines of that. See how I kept it? Pay attention to what I said right there. Notice how I kept it simple. Notice how I didn't try to hit her with some corny pickup line. All I said was, well, since you finna ask me so many questions, take my number. Notice also how I said take my number. I didn't ask her, do you want my number? No, because when you ask somebody something, you giving them too many options. You giving her the option to. You giving her the option to reject you. You throwing up the alley-oop and she finna, you throwing up a weak shot and she finna block it. I would have told her, take my number. It exudes confidence and it shows that you feel like you the man, right? Now also realize when I say take my number, realize that you want to give your number to them, fellas. You want to give your number to them. You don't ever want to take the number. You don't want to take her number because think about it. A woman with a big ego, right? She's always gonna have guys that have her number. She's always gonna have DMs. She's always gonna have new text messages, Snapchats, whatever the case may be. Realize that you finna get ignored. You finna get ignored. Either ignored or she finna just put you in the attention sucking zone, aka the friend zone. When you give her your number, right? That gives you the freedom to just sit back and do nothing. You're working smarter, not harder. So instead of having to text her and having to do X, Y, and Z, like now you just gotta be like, okay, well, she either finna text me or not. Like if she do, cool. That means that she probably has high interest. If not, cool. Now you understand that she probably had low interest anyway, and you dodged the bullet. You doing less.
It's like stocks, bro. You put in, you wait for the motherfucker to grow, and if she hits you back, nigga, hey, that's that.
It's work. See what I mean, man? So that's how easy it is, fellas. And understand that that's 90% of women. 90% of women is going to be them attention seekers. And that is facts. So when you go up to a group of females, my bad. When you go up to a group of females and you want the one with the ego, you want the one, you know what I mean, who's the baddest out the group, understand that you guys to ignore her, bro. And she gonna come to you. Now, I'm going to make a part 2 to this video because this is I didn't even realize that I had so much to say. There's a lot more to this, especially if you want to get the females that's not necessarily out there like that. And also there's a different tactic for, you know what I mean, there's the whole isolation thing, stuff like that. There's more to this than just this video. But this video was for if you're dealing with a group bigger than yours and if you want to deal with a female that got a big ego and is an attention seeker for sure. All right? But I'm finna catch y'all on the next one, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here, dog. Peace.
Shout out to Kohar Cam, nigga. I'm about to see this nigga hit 100K and some more shit. And I'm finna hit 100K and some more shit, boy. But nah, real shit though. Like one advice, like I said, one advice I can give y'all niggas is, bro, is like, I feel like the reason why niggas are so nervous and anxious and think they awkward because y'all niggas overthink too much, nigga. And just to get good at something, you gotta practice. Like, literally go out and talk to girls, nigga. Yes, you'll get nervous. I feel like for me, I was for sure a simp-ass nigga, and I was also very nervous. Then one day, I was just like, nigga, I don't give a fuck anymore. I feel like because it was also, I was on NoFap. I still am. And NoFap just makes you want to go out and talk to girls instead of fucking beating your shit, you feel me? So I feel like stop taking yourself so serious. I feel like when people have low confidence and already take a girl out of their league is because like they overthink it. They let their mind take over before they could even do anything about it, and then they already lost the battle. You feel me? I feel like, bro, just stop taking yourself so damn serious, bro. Like you can always use the I'll never see her again. But even my mom, like I might see her again, but I just be like, nigga, it is what it is. Like, hey, it was cool. I tried to get at her, it didn't work out. Hey, fuck it. Hey, and maybe it just wasn't meant to be. You feel me? And every time you have those interactions, you'll get better and better at talking to girls. You feel me? So just stop being so nervous, bro. They're regular ass people, just like you and I. Like, just be a normal ass dude, bro. Sometimes you miss, bro. Even the cutest niggas miss too. You feel me? So hey, y'all niggas got it, bro. But shout out to Cohort Cam though.